real with you. So I said, what? You know, I thought the boy was gonna hit on me because he was sitting on the edge of the bed. He was laughing with me, pushing my shoulder. You know, he said, you are a phenomenal woman. Like, I can tell you are not a hood rat. You're not like those type of girls. You are a woman that has respect and class. And I said, oh, thank you. He said, so I'm gonna be real. My brother Jack went to church with his family. Hey girl, welcome to my life, my world, my everything. Talk about this story time. I was kind of thrown off the loop because a friend from a long time kind of tried me, but it is what it is. I'm gonna do a story time on that because it's so crazy, because I was told this was gonna happen by someone random, and it's so crazy. Anyways, that was a story time for another day. But anywho, I am going to be telling you a story time about how this dude I met, brother told me I was getting played. Like, I was the side chick, okay? So back in the day, all right, I'm going back. You're gonna hear about a lot of cable guys. Like, I used to be very like not responsible, okay? So I would have like my bills, and I would have like I was that person that my number would keep changing because I owe mad companies and cable companies. Cable companies would keep coming to my house because, baby, I'd never paid. So alright, so this dude was a cable guy So let me explain. So back in the days, I'm going back, okay? I lived in my apartment, and I used to have like really bad issues with cable. Like, that's how I met a lot of these guys, is through being my cable man, okay? So he came, you know, whatever, to come reinstall or install my cable, because I haven't had cable for a long time, and I paid it, and then they had to come and reinstall it because I had to bring the box back. That's back in the days, like Comcast days. So he came at the door, and when I said, oh, he is attractive, he was a tall dude, because, you know, in Boston, Massachusetts, the men are not tall, okay? We have a lot of mini men, okay? Wish death upon me. A lot of them hoes, like, no, these men are not tall. So when you meet a tall man that is handsome with nice teeth, that is rare, okay? But he wasn't dark skinned. If you know me, I love me a dark skin. But I met him, and he came to the door, and he was, oh, hey, you know, my name is Jack. I'm gonna just say his name's Jack. Hey, my name is Jack, and I'm here to fix your cable, you know, or install your cable. I said, okay. And he starts like laughing, like, cause my history. And I said, I know, you'll probably be here a couple of months because it's gonna get turned off. He's like, well, hopefully it doesn't, whatever, like little stuff like that. So you know, I let him do his thing. I'm on my phone because I am a type of person, even if I'm interested in you, I will never show you I'm interested. I don't know what it is about me. I'm weird. Maybe that's why I can never find a good guy, because I can like somebody, but I don't ever want that guy to feel like I like them. I don't know. It's just weird, right? So I'm on my phone, like going through my phone, and I think I was just sitting in the couch, and then he was like explaining, you know, blah blah blah, whatever. Then he asked me, so how long you been living here? I said, oh, I've been living here, you know, at the time, I don't remember, I think it was like 2 years, 3 years. I said, I've been living here for 3 years and whatever. And he said, you live by yourself? And I need to, but back in the days, I told you, it was a little different. Now, you can't tell a man you live by yourself, because they're weird. And I said, oh, yeah, I live by myself. It's me and my daughter. He's, oh, okay. He said, me and my brother moved in the complex recently. I said, oh, really? I said, yeah, I said, well, that's good, because I said, we need more black people here, because it's mostly the, you know, the whites, you know. But I said, sometimes it's kind of bad when we have our own people too, because, you know, sometimes, you know, thing becomes, some of them make us bad, and Yeah, so you know, we making jokes about that, and we was having conversation, and he was like, okay, you know, it was nice meeting you, whatever. If you need anything, here's my number, blah 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 blah. So okay, you know, here's my number. You know, I said most likely I'll probably need you because I'll probably be disconnected again, whatever. So he was like, well, I'll make sure that that don't happen. Okay, cool. Then the next day, I think I was home because I remember my daughter's father used to have this habit, because I was a baby mother. I was a crazy baby mother back in the days. I sure was. I was nuts, okay? He used to bring his girl to my house, but he used to park the car in the back. So if he parks the car in the back, the girlfriend is there. If he parks the car in front of me, the house, the girlfriend's not there, right? So he came to pick up my daughter that day. He parked in the front. So whenever he parks in the front, he's my friend. Whenever he's with the girl, I'm the dusty F my baby mother. Da, 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 da. And every girl that meets me has an insecurity about me, but whatever. So, but at the time, they had a reason. You know what I'm saying? I was the baby mother. You know, I was really the definition of the baby mothers. Like I was bitter, I was angry, I was mad, but he used to play my mind. So, but, you know, then at a point, I think I just started, like, not caring anymore. I used to tell him, like, yeah, you can bring the girl in the front. So I remember this day because when my baby father came, that day he parked in the back because I told him, I said, you can bring the girl in the front. Like, I don't really care. And I think it started bothering. He's like, why? Why don't you care? You have another man. Da, 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 da. Because I think it just used to boost his ego that I was still on his back. You know what I'm saying? I said, no, you know, it doesn't matter anymore. I'm not going to be doing this back and forth with you anymore. You chose to be with he, she. There's a reason why we call her he, she. You choose to be with he, she. You and he, she. Work it out. She's going to be around my daughter. I don't really care anymore. So then we got into like an argument. Him talking about that. Oh, I'm feeling myself and da da da. Okay, cool. Then he goes, right? So homeboy comes in the Comcast thing because I'm outside. I think I was like sitting outside, and I rarely do that, but because I'm really like a homebody, so I really am like, I don't go outside. So he comes out by in the Comcast and he waves at me and I wave at him. He's in the truck and he parks. That's what God done. And sometimes I don't be really in the mood to talk. So he comes and he said, oh, hey, Tasha, what are you doing? I said, oh, nothing. He said, well, who you home with? I said, by myself. And he said, oh, he said, you home by yourself all the time? I said, no, just missed my baby father. He just left. Like, he just picked up my daughter. He said, well, so you know, what are you doing today? I said, staying home. He said, you want to go out? I said, no, I don't really want to go out, whatever. Whatever. He said, oh, take my number down, you know? He's like, you are so beautiful. You're a beautiful woman. I want to get to know you. I said, sure. You know, I'll take your number. You know, we were communicating, like, I mean, consistent. We used to talk all the time. He'll call me, leave work, good morning. And I wasn't very talkative. You know, I didn't understand, you know, he liked me. I really kind of friend zoned him because that's what I thought in the beginning, because he didn't tell me he liked me, so I didn't understand he liked me. But I knew he liked me. You know when a man like you, but he didn't tell me he liked me, so I'm not gonna just assume like he likes me. You know, and I don't like being embarrassed. That's my biggest thing. So he comes and he was like, yeah, here's my you know, he calls me one day. He said, hey, Tasha, like, what are you doing? Like, it was like a couple of days later. And he said, what are you doing? I said, oh, nothing. He's like, well, why don't you come to my house and watch a movie? My house, right? Because he lives in my apartment complex. And no way I didn't want that, because I'm like, dang, he lives in my apartment complex, and if I date him, he gonna be popping up. I don't like people. Like, I have mood swings. I'm key in the beginning, and then at a point I'm like, please don't rate me, don't call me, don't text me. So he was like, yeah, just come to my apartment complex so we can hang out, whatever. You know, I said, okay, sure. So we went over there, and I will tell you, he was the most respectful guy. He didn't try to touch me, feel on me, kiss on me, nothing. He was very respectful. We really had like really good conversation. We really chill, whatever. Then I ended up falling asleep, but then I was like, you know what, let me go. I ended up falling asleep, and I snore like a whole homie. I do. My tonsils needs to come out, and they've been telling me that. That's why my voice is kind of like, because my tonsil adenoids is really big and then large, and they keep telling me to take it out. That's the reason why it's like causing me to, I don't care. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. We can sleep in separate rooms. But I snore bad. So I'm like, and I told him, I said, I snore. You know, I'd rather go to my house. Whatever. He said, nah, it's cool, you know, whatever. So that night we ended up falling asleep, you know, whatever, cuddled up, whatever. And then he woke up that morning and he said, oh, I'm going to church. He's like, my brother is here. If you need anything, just let me know. I said, okay. So the brother comes down and I think I was doing homework because I was in school at the time. I'm doing like homework or whatever. His brother comes down. Brother introduced himself, you know, and I'm like, oh, he's all nice to meet you. I said, yeah, I'm about to kind of head out because, you know, my house is home. I didn't take a shower. I'm very big about taking a shower, brushing my teeth. I'm very, very big about, like, I tell you, I'm very big about hygiene. I like always being pretty, feeling good. That's me. So he was like, how you know Jack? I said, oh, you know, I met him, you know, a couple of days ago, whatever, or a couple of weeks ago, and we've been conversating. He's cool. He's like, you like him? I said, oh, he's nice, you know what I'm saying? I said, I don't really know him like that, but he's nice. He said, oh, okay. And then we're just conversating, and I mean, his brother's a vibe. His brother's mad cool, you know. His brother's handsome too, but his brother's light skin. You know what I'm saying? I like the one I'm talking to because he's tall and he brown skin, got nice teeth. His brother's tall and light skin. You know, nice teeth. I don't want light skin. I don't want light skin. I want brown or darker. That's my thing. So he was like, you know, he's like, okay. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna be real with you. So I said, what? You know, I thought the boy was gonna hit on me because he was sitting on the edge of the bed. He was laughing with me, pushing my shoulder. You know, he said, you are a phenomenal woman. Like, I can tell you are not a hood rat. You're not like those type of girls. You are a woman that has respect and class. And I said, oh, thank you. He said, so I'm gonna be real. My brother Jack went to church with his family. I said, what? He said, yes. Jack has a baby mother and a daughter. Jack does not live here. This is my apartment. I said, oh. I said, I respect it. No lie. It was just like a different type of like respect. I said, I respect you for that. I respect it. He was like, you know, it's just, he's like, I just can tell by who you are. He's like, I'm not trying to be a hater. You know, usually women will come in and out my house and stuff, but he's like, it's just your vibe, you know. He said, do you want anything to eat? I said, nah. You know, he said, you don't need to tell him. I said it. This will be between me and you. I said, absolutely, right? So, I got up, you know, he offered me like food. You want to eat? I don't eat from people. It's a Haitian thing. Don't eat from people. I was like, no, it's okay. I appreciate it. He gave me a hug, you know. And he's like, yo, I really hope you find a man that is good to you. Because he's like, yo, I don't even know you, but your vibe is everything. I said, oh, thank you. So I walked down, right? I walked down. He calls me and he's like, where are you? So I went home and he was like, oh, you want me to come pick you up after? I said, no, that's okay. And he was like, what's the matter? I said, oh, nothing. And I think I just kind of started being distant. Like, he would pop up, try to talk to me, you know, have a conversation, but I kind of friend zoned him in a way, and he just kept saying like, what did I do wrong or whatever. I just never told him. I seen him years later, like he looked so great. Oh, Jesus. Jesus always take the good ones. He looks so good. And he looked good. But at the time, I was just talking to my son's father, and I was really invested. Like, I'm the type of person, like, if I'm with you, I'm faithful. I'm really invested. You my man. Even with talking, you my man. So, my son's father at the time, I really liked my son's father. So, I'm like, you know what? You know, I seen him. He asked me for my number that day because my sister had like a 21st birthday party, and my son's father and me just started talking. Like, that's when me and my son's father dated that day. So, you know, and then my son's father ended up leaving early with his boy. He had this boy. I don't know. Oh, thank God when we was in a relationship, I never seen that boy again. That boy was so rude and ignorant. But my son's father ended up leaving, and then I ended up seeing him, and then he was talking to me, talking about, you look great, you look amazing. I did look good though, baby. My dress was snatched, my hair was, and at the time I had my hair was long, nice, beautiful. I know I looked good because girls were complimenting me, guys were complimenting me. Yeah, so, and yeah, I seen him, and he came up to me. He's like, yo, Tasha, we really need to connect. We really need to talk. And I said, yeah, we do. He said, let me get your number. I said, nah, I got a man. And never seen him again. Never seen him again. It was an experience. It was an experience. But I really respect this brother. I know people are going to be like, what? Like, whatever people I tell, they're like, he's a rat. He's a snitch. He's fake. This boy code. What kind of brother is that? Yeah, but he was real. And I respect him. I respect it. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to have more story times. And it's going to get juicy because my life is weird. It's weird. Like, if you guys enjoyed this video, thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, sis. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Me want me go.